What's good on a cold night in December? Chili. That's right. We're talking chili. Easy chili, that is. So today we are making a turkey chili. It is cold here in Florida, cold, like they're freaking out over 40 some degrees. So it's cold in Florida and we're gonna make some chili with some really good toppings. And so here are our ingredients. I made my own chili seasoning. You can make your own chili seasoning from these few spices right here. You should have them in your pantry or your cupboard. This is chili powder, cumin, salt, onion powder, garlic powder, some cayenne if you want it, that is optional, black pepper, and I guess I have to put both salts out. I don't need both. So we have ground turkey. I just did a roll of ground turkey. You could use a package. You can also use ground beef, y'all. My household don't do much of ground beef, so we doing turkey. We have a little bit of sugar to kill that tomato acidity taste, some garlic, rotel or diced tomatoes with green chilies, tomato paste if we need to thicken it, some diced tomatoes, and I have them fire roasted. I love fire roasted diced tomatoes, give it a little kick. I have some kidney beans. You can do light red, dark red. You can even use black beans in this if you want. I have a little chicken broth and some tomato sauce, and we have green bell pepper and some onion. In my pot, I have a little bit of olive oil working, and I'm gonna go in with my bell pepper and my onion. We're gonna saute that down, sweat that down real good. And once these start to cook down some more, we'll add our garlic. Now I'm gonna add about a hefty teaspoon of garlic, minced garlic. Cook that up. And y'all know what I like to say, hashtag seasoning layers. So we need just a little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit. So we got those bell peppers and those onion and the garlic cooked down. Now we're gonna add it's about a pound of ground turkey. We're gonna break that up. We're gonna get that cooked down really good. Make sure you cook your turkey well. Don't need nobody getting sick, okay? Salmonella is real, just like COVID. Cook that down and cook that all the way. Cook it about 7-8 minutes, all the way. And then we can add the rest of our ingredients. So right now I'm gonna go in with my homemade chili seasoning, just a little bit. Smells so good because our meat is all the way cooked. And so now, oh, it smells really good. Get those spices in there. Work with that meat. Now we can go in with the rest of our tomato products. I'm gonna go in with our tomatoes with green chilies. My fire roasted tomatoes. If you want regular tomatoes, you can. Diced tomatoes. That pepper got in my throat, y'all. Excuse me. Our tomato sauce. go in with a little bit of chicken broth, just a little. Put our beans in. And some people rinse and drain their beans. I don't like to. I like all that yummy goodness in there. And if this is still a little loose, I'll add some tomato paste a little later. Go back in with a little bit more of your chili seasoning. If you want to buy a packet, by all means buy a packet, but why buy a packet when you got all the spices at home to make it? I'll go in with a little bit of sugar. We're gonna let that simmer for a little bit. Come to a boil and then bring it down to a simmer. And I'll taste it and see if our spices are on point. So it's been simmering for about 15 minutes and it's a little thin. I did taste it, and so I added the rest of my chili seasoning so it can be more chili-ish. It needed more chili flavoring, and the spice is really good on it. If you put a little cayenne pepper in it, it's really good. But I'm gonna thicken this because it's a little loose to me, and so I'm gonna go in with some tomato paste. Probably about half of this can. Tomato paste. Thicken that up, and then we'll let that sit and simmer. Looks good though. Looks really good. So as you can see, it thickened. That tomato paste did its job, and it is tasty. And you can add whatever other spice you want to this. Let me tell you a trick that I do. I didn't do it for y'all today, but this is what you can do. I love this. You can actually get some chipotle peppers in a can in the adobo sauce and puree it. So do about 2 or 3 of those peppers, puree it down and add it to your chili. Oh my goodness, it gives it a really smoky flavor and taste, and it tastes absolutely divine. Again, you can use ground beef for this recipe. You can do black beans instead of kidney beans, or both, however you want to do it. You can do all meat. You can actually do veggies in this. And so this is your, throw some corn in there. Hey, we in business. So I'm gonna actually have some Fritos on the side or some cornbread. I might make some cornbread tonight. That might do it. And top it with some cheese and sour cream. And it's gonna be divine.